Testing, testing. Test, test, test. Let's get this going. The following program is a presentation of the Mat Wrestling Network. Viewer discretion is advised. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another enthralling installment of MWA Mat Wars. I am your host, Matt Young, joining you live tonight, only 2 days removed from the MWA Hardcore Holidays pay-per-view, which saw numerous feuds conclude in violent fashion, new champions crowned, all kinds of chaos, and I was fortunate enough to be joined for that show by a special co-host, the one and only Nate, by God Creed. So thank you very much to Nate Creed for joining me for Hardcore Holidays. Had a great time on Sunday night. Hope those of you who tuned in did as well. We also saw Santa Claus defeat the Krampus in order to preserve the honor of Christmas, but that's another story altogether. Tonight, as always, we have 7 awesome matches for you this evening, headlined by Chewbacca taking on Thanos in a big ol' hoss fight. As we see the opening pyro, we're here in Detroit, Michigan. Chewbacca and Thanos headline, and we've also got a couple of tag team matches on tap for you tonight. Gonna crown new #1 contenders for the tag titles next week, but the winners of these 2 matches tonight will go on to compete for that right on next week's show. Just doing a little sound check, make sure nothing got fucked up. Alright, first match of the evening, we've got Ant-Man taking on John Stamos. Stamos, of course, Steve Urkel in his corner, his tag team partner, as part of Team TGIF. Anybody who may be in the chat right now, let me know if the music and the voice audio are properly mixed. Had to tweak some settings on Sunday. Sounds good from my checking on my phone. Also got the debut of Lil Wayne tonight taking on Joe Exotic. That's coming up in our second match of the night. The Red Ranger going head to head with Daredevil, and Jessica Jones taking on Beyoncé one-on-one. About ready to head down to ringside for the opening contest of the night. Ant-Man and John Stamos, one-on-one. MVG, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here tonight. How are you doing on this Tuesday evening? Hopefully everything's going all right for you. Hopefully everything sounds okay on the stream. Ant-Man seems to be feeling it tonight. Haven't seen him in action in about a month or so. Oh, awesome. Man, I still gotta get used to watching Impact on Tuesday nights. I would usually just get around to it whenever, since I'm always streaming during the live show. I want to make sure that I check it out later on tonight so that I don't have anything spoiled. Now that the crossover thing's going on with AEW, you never know what's going to happen. I liked last week's show a lot. Still need to watch the Final Resolution show from Saturday, though. I'm just behind on everything. Alright, getting ready for the opening bell. John Stamos and Ant-Man going one-on-one. Here we go. Stank McKenzie calling for the bell. We are underway. These two trying to feel each other out in the opening moments of this matchup. Pretty much a clean break there in the ropes. Bright Lights Gaming, how's it going, dude? Glad to see you again tonight. Got Man, I know Bright Lights, you're making big moves, man. Getting that website set up. You got the Discord rolling. You got merchandise. Yeah, it's interesting to see where they go with Tommy Dreamer in that storyline. Yeah, I meant to check out Final Resolution on Saturday. It was just a long weekend. So I'll probably actually end up watching that before I watch tonight's Impact, just for continuity purposes. Oh yeah, Bright Lights, I saw there was a little bit of confusion as to getting it to work properly. I haven't fully caught up on everything in the Discord. Oh yeah, for sure, MVG, man. Tommy, he was right there for everything with the downfall of ECW, and the good days too, but fortunately I don't think Impact's in any sort of financial danger like ECW was back in the day. At least from what I know. Forgot to send a message to EastX as Ant-Man makes a cover. EastX Twitch has got his annual Christmas party stream coming up on Saturday night. Wants me to record some stuff for that and co-host, so that should be a lot of fun. He's always giving away codes for different games. Nice move by Stamos there. These two going kind of at a methodical pace, just trying to wear each other down with more technical holds. Oh, and right as I say that, it immediately changes up as Stamos is tossing Ant-Man over the top rope, crashing down to the floor. That's gotta hurt like hell. My back's already hurting just from sitting here. I can't even imagine what it's like to be thrown over the top rope and laying on the floor. Not spending a whole lot of time out there, though. Had a chance to take advantage of the lack of countouts. Oh. Looked like Stamos is going for a crossbody. Ant-Man maybe going for a Superman punch at the same time. Just canceled each other out. See Urkel fired up there on the outside, cheering on his man, John Stamos. Oh, Stamos is not faring all that well, though, right now. Ant-Man just laying the smackdown on Stamos right in front of Urkel. Neither of these two men has really been able to chain together any wins, whether it be in singles action for Ant-Man or as a tag team competitor for Stamos and Urkel. So a win here tonight would go a long way. Not sure if Ant-Man kicked out or if he was just in the ropes. It looked like he was in the ropes. Stamos, to his credit, though, giving Ant-Man all he can handle right now. Hopefully the helmet of Ant-Man is protecting him against those shots in the corner, head first into the top turnbuckle, and Ant-Man just flopping down to the canvas. Stamos perhaps going to look for a cover or a submission hold. No, instead choosing to wear down the leg. And this is exactly why I look. Variation on the figure four, and Ant-Man's in trouble. Or at least he was momentarily. Oh, and a nice standing shooting star press from John Stamos. Going for a cover now. Stank McKenzie with the count 2 and 3. John Stamos. And what I got to call an upset with a big win over Ant-Man. It's very rare that we see Stamos in singles action. Normally a tag team competitor primarily. But tonight he just defeated one of the Avengers. Holy shit. It's got to be embarrassing for Ant-Man, but at the same time probably a little bit flattering knowing that he lost to one of the stars of Full House, which I'm sure he enjoyed very much back in the late 80s and early 90s, as we all did. For those of us who are old. There you see a replay of that shooting star press that he used to get the 3 count. Normally Stamos goes with the super kick and sweet chin music as his finisher. Tonight, changing things up and capitalizing with a big win over Ant-Man. Now, if only he could get that skin tone evened out. Very tan forehead, incredibly pale face. Nonetheless, John Stamos in his Jesse and the Ripper's leather vest. Standing proud here in Detroit. Urkel doesn't seem all that enthused about his partner picking up this big win, but hey, maybe he's a little bit jealous. Alright, congratulations to John Stamos on that victory. And in our second contest of the evening, we've got a big debut, or perhaps a little debut, I guess. We got Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne making his debut finally against Joe Exotic. Lil Wayne's been under contract here in the MWA since the start. But he just hasn't, up until this point, found the right way to make his entrance into this business. Rumor has it that Joe Exotic originally offered the role of his tag team partner / apprentice to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne turned him down immediately, so he didn't want to have anything to do with that. And that role was eventually filled by Superhuman, who skyrocketed to success, became a world champion and tag team champion alongside Joe Exotic simultaneously. Those days seem like a distant memory for now. Oh wow, holy shit. MBG Plays, thank you so much for subscribing, man. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. Man. Thank you, dude. I'm really hoping sometime in the near future I can start to include some extra benefits for the subscribers. Right now I've got very little technical expertise in terms of creating the like custom emotes and stuff like that. So I want to get somebody who's actually skilled at that to make something, whip something up. Yeah, man, that's so cool. You get, as you can see, you got the badge for being one of the first. I think that means you're one of the first 10 subscribers. So yeah, Fiverr's where I've been looking at. It's just, I don't know. Some people their stuff's really inconsistent. Where I like some designs to do, and other ones are terrible. At least from my point of view. Not that I can do any better at all, because I can't. And I'm still also trying to figure out what I want to use for these custom emotes. I think I can only have one at first, but I want something original, but something that will also appeal to those of you who are subscribing. So if you have any suggestions, I'm totally open to those. TDD Wrestling? Alright. Thanks. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'll actually do that. Go follow that account now so I can watch, or I can look it up after the show. Alright, the only account I'm finding is it doesn't have any images up. So I guess I'll probably have to get the URL from you if possible. But anyway, we're underway with Lil Wayne versus Joe Exotic. Lil Wayne's first match in the MWA and immediately gets taken down with the Michinoku driver. At least we got a lot of stuff to choose from in terms of all the characters that are used on the two shows that we stream on the channel. We got a good 50 plus people to select from. Stuff related to them, or I'm gonna do something with the channel logo, I don't know. Right now we're trying to figure out what the schedule is going to be like over the next couple weeks. Oh, thank you. Alright, that's simple. Oh yeah, I got it. Thanks again for sending that. But, and we're trying to figure out what the schedule is going to be like over the next couple weeks. I know that we're sticking to Tuesdays. Well, since it's just me, I'm sticking to Tuesdays for Mat Wars here. But in terms of the MWF shows on Thursdays, I'm leaning toward switching to Wednesdays for the next, not this week, but next week and the week after that. The week of Christmas and New Year's. Oh, Lil Wayne not faring too well in his debut, and Joe Exotic getting a little funky. These two are gonna, take advantage of the no count out rule here. Joe Exotic has shown himself to be deadly on the outside of the ring in the past. And remember, Joe Exotic only a couple of weeks ago managed to pick up a victory over Thanos. I believe 3 weeks ago. But in the rematch, Thanos pretty much destroyed him. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the notifications for your streams of those shows, man. I hardly ever get to watch Raw and SmackDown live, though. The pay-per-views I try to catch live, or Raw and SmackDown, except for the few times I've been in the Thunderdome, I just end up watching them later so I can skip commercials and all that. Plus, I'm just usually busy for the first couple hours they're on. Well, pretty much the entirety of SmackDown. Yeah, exactly. That's Raw and SmackDown are two hit or miss for me. Even ever since I got a DVR, like over 10 years ago, I've been watching most of the shows after they've aired. It's just hard, even if I do have a chance to sit down for 3 hours for a Raw. Yeah, there you go. I know a lot of people like to skip segments, so I don't skip anything when I watch them, except commercials and recap segments, but still, that cuts out at least 45 minutes from the runtime. Oh, Lil Wayne dropping Joe Exotic with a face buster. Is that enough to finish Joe up? Oh, not going for a cover. Yeah, most of them don't matter, but I still feel the need to watch them anyway for some reason. But right now, I'm several weeks behind on Raw and SmackDown. Oh, I did watch last week's SmackDown, but just it's hard to keep up. As a kid, I would watch WCW Thunder twice in one night. So like, oh, I just want to watch wrestling, and now there's too much to even keep up with at all. Oh, Lil Wayne with a big pump kick right to the face of Exotic, and still not going for the cover. Looking to inflict even more punishment and dropping him down with sort of a hybrid brainbuster DDT sort of move. But Joe right back up. I don't know what Lil Wayne's strategy is, why he's not going for covers after hitting these high impact maneuvers, but that might end up costing him here in the end. Oh, just an insulting maneuver from Joe before the cover. Yeah. I just like watching the pay-per-views live because those generally have the best wrestling, at least by WWE standards. But yeah, if you're doing the pay-per-view reactions like you do, you gotta watch it live. I guess. Wow. It's already this coming Sunday, right? The TLC's happening. Seems like not that long ago. I guess we had War Games like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half. Yeah. I mean, they've been doing more title changes on Raw than in the past. Like tag title changes, US title changes, stuff like that. Alright, well. Yeah, I'll check out your reaction stream after the pay-per-view. I guess MVG is going to be live during the pay-per-view. Oh. Joe Exotic with a Falcon Arrow. He's not going for the cover either. Not sure either of these men want to win this match at this point. Bionic elbows, the flip-flop and fly for Lil Wayne. Joe Exotic has used that to great effect in the past, but is Lil Wayne going to put away Joe with his own move? Lil Wayne cover, and he does. Oh, damn. Were you trying to stream like the show and your reactions to it at the same time? And Joe Exotic, after a big win over Thanos a few weeks ago, has now been decimated by Thanos in the rematch and defeated by the debuting Lil Wayne tonight, with Joe's own move used against him. Big victory for Lil Wayne in his MWA debut, his much anticipated debut here. Yeah, Bright Lights, I know you were playing No Mercy when you were reacting to the last pay-per-view. I gotta figure out either get my N64 connected with my capture card or get an emulator working so I can try running that on my computer just to play it. I haven't played the game since last year. Lil Wayne's fired up for his big win tonight on Mat Wars. Only our second match of the evening. And my thing with the card on it just shut down, so I'm trying to bring it back up. There we go. Lil Wayne rocking the Carter 5 shirt. Coming up next, the first of 2 tag team matches on this night. We've got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg taking on Batman and Robin. Batman, of course, earned a huge win over the Joker at Hardcore Holidays, finally putting to rest that feud, at least for the time being. Surviving a low blow and an onslaught on the outside to get the 3 count on the Joker. Tonight, Batman and Robin go to pursue their original goal of becoming the MWA World Tag Team Champions. They face off against Dre and Snoop. The winner of this, the winner of this match, and the winner of our matchup later, featuring Captain America and Spider-Man, taking on Chuck Norris and Goku. The winners of these 2 matches go on to a triple threat tornado tag team matchup next week, along with the Blue and Black Power Rangers, to determine the #1 contenders to the tag titles. If for some reason my Prime sub for the last 2 months hasn't worked, I have no clue what the deal is. Amazon says it should work, the options just grayed out, but I haven't been able to use it. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I know everything's louder in my headphones than it is on the actual stream most of the time. Here come Dre and Snoop with the Street Profits entrance. You gotta love it. Dre, of course, rocking those Beats by Dre headphones as he always does. Snoop with the pigtails. These two have constantly been on the cusp of ascending up the ranks in the tag team division, but never quite able to earn their way into title contention. If they can win tonight and next week, then all that's going to change. We're going to see one of these 4 teams competing tonight earning their first ever tag team title shot. It's time for some new challengers. Thor and Loki put away the former champions Luke Cage and Iron Fist in a tables match on Sunday night. There's no clear challenger ready to step up, so we're going to determine one in this very ring. Snoop and Dre look ready to go. Of course, the Blue and Black Power Rangers, the reason they don't compete tonight, the reason they're already guaranteed a spot in that triple threat #1 contenders match, is because they're undefeated. I mean, they've been competing in this long feud against the MAGA powers. And on Sunday night, the Blue, Black, and Red Power Rangers were able to defeat the Megazord, Mike Pence, and Kanye West. And the White Ranger, Joe Biden, was able to defeat and put to rest Donald Trump in a last man standing match. So that feud is finally done with. WWE's mad at Snoop for appearing on AEW and Matt Wars. Yeah. I don't think that anybody from WWE is going to take the time to watch this, but hey, we got Snoop as a ref on MWF Mattitude too. You can see Snoop twice a week on Matt Wrestling Network. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Snoop on Dynamite. I'm sure that they're probably going to have him on like the taped version of the show, since they have one live and one taped every week, or every time they do a taping. It's just after how he was on the Mike Tyson pay-per-view from a few weeks ago, I'm sure they're not going to let him have a mic on live TV. So either a pre-tape or a pre-taped segment backstage, or just a regular taped episode if he's at the announce table. Snoop's commentary at the Tyson pay-per-view was some of the most hilarious stuff I've ever heard, though. He's already great. I mean, I guess he can censor himself. He can handle himself on live TV because he's been on some LA Kings games, my favorite hockey team. He's done commentary there and managed to keep it relatively PG-13. Oh, St. McKenzie almost getting bowled over by Robin tossing Snoop into the corner. It's been rare that we've seen Robin in action lately. Batman's been pursuing that solo feud against the Joker. Robin took on Joker one-on-one and lost to a low blow. But it's been probably a couple months since we've seen him in tag team action. Now Batman showing off that high-speed martial arts ability that allowed him to defeat Joker on Sunday night. Shaq was on Dynamite last week, if you didn't see that. I'm not sure what exactly it's building to, but Brandy Rhodes just involved in the segment, so they could always end up having the Shaq and Cody match. They've got, what, like 2 months until their next pay-per-view? Usually sometime in February for a Revolution. So they very well could be building that. They probably want to get pay-per-view buys if they're going to have Shaq in the ring. And Sting and Cody's got to happen eventually. Oh, and there he goes, St. McKenzie in precarious positions all match long, and now finally getting knocked down. Doesn't even stay down for very long, just the duration of that double team maneuver from Dre and Snoop. Batman's got Dre back in the corner of the dynamic duo. But as soon as I say that, Dre Reverse is able to get over to Snoop and make the tag. Snoop setting up with the boot, and Batman face first into that size. I feel like I should know the size of the shoe, but that's Jim Ross's thing. I have not tried 2K20 at all. I just never really felt the need to buy it since there are so many glitches. I've only ever seen it, I think $20 was the cheapest, and I'm just not willing to pay that yet. I wouldn't be using it for streams since this runs a lot better with custom creations. But if the game goes on sale it'll probably end up being on Steam if it goes really cheap. But one of these days I'll get it. Oh, a nice flatliner from Batman, but he's too close to the ropes. With 2K19, though, there hasn't really been a whole lot of change from playing it on the PS5. It's just faster load times, and that's about it. Are you still looking? I know they had, it was either earlier today or maybe yesterday. Cheap Ass Gamer said something about a few different retailers restocking them. I know I've already mentioned on stream that Cheap Ass Gamer at Video Game Deals on Twitter is who I always follow to try to find out where to get stuff like that. Trying to see if it'll... Yeah, it was 6 hours ago the Xbox Series X was in stock, and the PS5 was in stock at Walmart earlier today. They don't stay in stock for long, but they keep kind of trickling them out. I guess other than the load times, the best thing about the PS5 for playing older games like this is the fact that it doesn't sound like a jet engine when you're running the consoles. Before, it sounded like there was always a vacuum cleaner directly behind me whenever I was doing these streams, but now, unless the computer itself gets loud, then you're not going to really hear much of anything in that respect. Oops. There we go. Oh, a nice pump kick from Batman to Snoop Dogg. Lil Wayne busted out one of those earlier against Joe Exotic, and now Batman, I think he's looking for that big Bat DDT that doesn't have a better name. Oh, when Snoop reversed it, Snoop saw it coming. Countered the DDT and dropped Batman with that big clothesline. You don't want to fuck with Batman in hand-to-hand combat, though, man. Snoop's managing to hold his own, but Batman is built for endurance. He's got years of conditioning and martial arts training. Oh, but it's Snoop Dogg just going right back to the basics. Batman dropped face first with a DDT, and now he's cut open underneath that cow. You would think Batman would want to look to make a tag out to Robin, try to recuperate on the ring apron as the blood just pours down his face. But knowing Batman, he gets just too cocky. He wants to do things on his own, doesn't trust anyone to handle his business for him in the ring. In the comics, we've seen him put his faith in his Bat family, but here in the wrestling business, hasn't translated. He hasn't been trusting Robin to handle his business on his own. Oh, and Snoop drops him with a zigzag. Batman is in serious trouble. With a spot in that #1 contenders match on the line here, Batman cannot afford any mistakes. He's got to get out of this hold. He's got to get over to this corner and make the tag to Robin. Refusing to submit though thus far though. Now's the time. Oh, but instead just going after Snoop again. Batman looking to finish it on his own. He just cannot stand to tag out and let Robin get on the offense. Oh, and well, maybe I shouldn't have second guessed him. Hitting that DDT on the second try, taking out Snoop. Cutting him open, but no, Dre in there just in the nick of time to break up that pinfall attempt. Stake McKenzie has got to get Robin and Dr. Dre out of the ring right now. Give him that 5 count. Now after Batman unable to finish with the DDT, Snoop looking to end things. Snoop Dogg off the shoulders into that Samoan driver. Robin is in no position to make the save right now. Stake McKenzie just let Dre beat the fuck out of Robin for like 5 minutes. No, not really 5 minutes. And Batman barely able to kick out after that. Just barely staying alive, blood pouring down the forehead. Both these men busted open. Come on, Batman, just tag out. Not sure what these guys are thinking. Finally, Batman tagging out to Robin, the freshman. If they can keep Snoop Dogg isolated as he continues to lose blood, Batman and Robin are in really good shape right now. But as soon as Robin gets in there, he just lets Snoop go over and make the tag. I don't get it. I know he's tired. I understand that, but it's just not good tag team wrestling. Not a good strategy here. Looks like Batman and Snoop are both laid out on the outside. Trying to recover from all the blood loss. Robin going for the enziguri, but Dre countering. Getting him tied up in the ropes, and now just draping him ribs first across the top rope. Is Dre looking to take things to the outside? No, this time ramming Robin's head viciously into the turnbuckle. Crowd counting along. Both these teams are crowd favorites. Dre going to work on the leg now. Robin. If you take out the legs of Robin, you take away his high-flying ability. That's the crux of his offense. Stuff like that right there. That spike Rana. Robin with the martial arts type kung fu pose. Going up to the top and allowing Dre to take the tag. What the hell was Robin thinking? Let Dre make the tag and try to dive all the way across the ring with that elbow drop. Kind of barely made contact with Dr. Dre's leg, but not enough to do any sort of damage. Doesn't really matter either when Snoop's a legal man. Now Robin fighting back. Again, a spot in the #1 contenders match next week is on the line here. Winner of this match, as well as the winner of our contest coming up later between the teams of Captain America and Spider-Man and Goku and his training partner Chuck Norris, go into a 3-way tag team matchup next week for the #1 contendership along with the Blue and Black Power Rangers. Nice Northern Lights suplex there from Snoop Dogg. Or a Snooplex? Are we calling it a Snooplex? I'm calling it a Snooplex. Cover on Robin and 2 count only. Dre finally making his way back up to the apron. Not quite sure what kept him down so long. Of course, he's known for that picture-perfect fisherman suplex of his own. Snoop, despite the blood loss, is able to maintain the offense. Still a little bit woozy, kind of taking a moment to recover after each and every move. And the 3rd or 4th time in that match, he's hit the DDT on one of his opponents. Looks like he's in the ropes, but no. Zach McKenzie says they're not in the ropes. Batman doesn't even bother to try to make the save. Only a 2 count there. Oh my God. I thought that Snoop was about to face fuck Robin. Shades of Alex Shelley, but no, Robin fighting back only to get taken over. That fireman's carry. Snoop fired up, another clothesline drops Robin, and Snoop is feeling it. Oh no, Robin caught him. Nice judo throw and a knee to the face. Excellent technique there. Robin ready to tag out to Batman, perhaps. Get the Dark Knight after getting a chance to recover out on the apron. Hopefully he's been able to slow that blood loss just a little bit. Oh, series of kicks. Spinning back elbow and a knee to the face. Wisely dragging Snoop away from Dr. Dre. No, wait, is Batman gonna... Batman using the ropes, trying to cheat his way to victory. You don't really see Batman take shortcuts that often, but at least he's prepared. Oh no, it's Batman. Oh my God, the kick to the head again. That's gotta do it. The Dr. Dre breaking it up at 2. Robin just not getting in there quickly, and oh. Nice dragon suplex from Robin, taking Dre out for now. You gotta think Batman is just one big move away from ending this. Is Snoop gonna tap? No, he's in the ropes. Batman really needs to put this one away while Dre is down and out. Can't afford to have another pinfall broken up after a big move. Come on, Batman. Oh, he caught him. STO. Batman's taking down Snoop again. Oh, but Snoop, every time Batman tries to pick him up, Snoop able to counter. Got him in the corner now, and Snoop's climbing. Snoop's on the 2nd row. Going for the fist drop. Oh, right to that cut open forehead of Batman. Dre's still down on the outside. Oh, Snoop wants to keep him in the ring. Just keep Batman away from his partner long enough to... Another DDT. Snoop Dogg loves that DDT and it's proven to be incredibly effective in this match. And now he's looking to finish it. Going for that Samoan driver once again. And this time Batman with the counter. Missing the kick though. That blood loss is affecting him clearly. Snoop tagging out to Dre, going for that double team. This has been an epic tag team contest. Wouldn't expect any less from these two teams with these kind of stakes. Robin and Dr. Dre. This is what it's come down to, folks. I have a feeling that we are getting close to the end. Oh, Robin awkwardly knee first into that bottom turnbuckle. That's gotta hurt like hell. Not sure what Dr. Dre is waiting for. Got us laying in with the stomps. One of these days I'm going to be taking a drink and something crazy is going to happen. I'm just going to have to spit water all over my computer monitor. Dre going for the cover. Batman, he's got to get in there. Oh, Robin kicked out on his own. Impressive. Snoop Dogg looks like he's about to just collapse. This might do it, though. That fisherman suplex. Batman is an idiot. Batman is an idiot. He's so stupid. What was he thinking? That's not the first time that has happened either, where Robin's been getting pinned and Batman just fucks it all up instead of breaking it up. Jeez. That's on Batman. He just cost his team a chance at the win. Every time Snoop or Dre was in trouble, their partner ran in and broke up the pin, but Batman just couldn't be fucked. Man, a big win for Snoop and Dre. They're going on to face the Blue and Black Power Rangers next week, along with a third team yet to be determined. Yeah, you saw the symbol in the crowd. Somebody was holding up the bat symbol in front of one of the spotlights, and he just thought somebody was calling for him. Yeah, that had to be it. Batman's not able to keep that momentum going, though. Picked up the big singles win on Sunday, and now right back to their losing ways as a tag team are Batman and Robin. Disappointing win for them, but a big one for Dre and Snoop. Coming up next, we got Daredevil and the Red Ranger. Like I mentioned earlier, we saw the Red Ranger along with the Black and Blue Rangers defeat the MAGA powers. Sans Donald Trump, we got Megazord, Mike Pence, and Kanye West. They're defeated in a tag team matchup. Now as the Blue and Black Rangers look to go after the tag team titles, the Red Ranger charts his own path towards singles stardom, beginning with a match against Daredevil tonight. Of course, during this match, I'm going to give a little bit of an update on what the White Ranger, Joe Biden, is up to next. And that has ramifications for next week. Yeah, you're probably right about that. The Joker's pissed about getting beaten on Sunday. I thought that feud was over. I guess it'll never truly be over. Daredevil's looked pretty impressive in recent times. Although he lost 2 out of 3 matches to Superman, he did pick up 1 victory, narrowly missed qualifying for that 6-way World Championship match in November Rain. Haven't seen him much in the last month or so, admittedly. After 3 matches with Superman, you gotta think he had to take some time off to recover. But he's back at it here tonight, taking on an incredibly formidable foe in the Red Ranger, whose music I still forgot to change, son of a bitch. This music is totally original and does not belong to Dean Ambrose or WWE. Red Ranger didn't really see a whole lot of action on Sunday in that 6-man tag team match. The Black and Blue Power Rangers did most of the work against the MAGA powers, as Red Ranger kind of just hung back on the apron. So he should be fresh as a daisy going into this bout. Red Ranger's turning heel? Well, the MAGA powers do wear red. We already saw the Megazord turn and join them. Alright, for some reason on Twitch it's not saying this is outputting at 60 FPS, but on OBS it does. Weird. Alright. Let's get this card back up. Oh, wait. My fiance just texted me, so I gotta respond to that. Daredevil was getting the better of the Red Ranger in the early going, but now Red Ranger's starting to fight back. Both these guys proficient in the martial arts, of course. Oh. Daredevil with the donkey punch causing Red Ranger to grab his lower back. That's the Jeff Hardy school of selling right there. As I mentioned earlier, the Blue and Black Rangers, I'm sorry, are going to be competing in that #1 contenders match to try to earn a shot at the Tag Team Championship next week. But also, the White Ranger Joe Biden, who is undefeated in singles action, he's defeated all 4 members in the Mega Powers. He has declared his intentions to go after the World Championship, which after Sunday night is now held by Skeletor. Skeletor dethroned the Black Panther T'Challa. Skeletor finally, after 3 tries, the new MWA World Champion. Joe Biden, being undefeated in singles matches, claims that he deserves the next title shot, but the Black Panther wants a rematch. And can't really deny either of them are worthy. So next week in our main event, next Tuesday, because Daredevil hits a sunset for the powerbomb to the outside. Next Tuesday night, here at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central on Mat Wars, our main event, the White Ranger Joe Biden taking on the Black Panther, and the winner becomes #1 contender and goes on to our next pay-per-view event in January to challenge Skeletor for the MWA World Championship. So you can look forward to seeing a #1 contender for the World Championship and #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship both determined next week on Mat Wars. As a Red Ranger just busted out Goku's finishing move, the Kamehameha wave. I've never seen anybody but Goku use that. Every time Goku's used it, it's finished his opponent off, and Red Ranger not even attempting to get Daredevil into the ring and go for a cover off that. So fighting right in front of our announce table and laying in brutal strikes. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Daredevil almost got dropped face first right on that ring apron. Still hitting the floor hard, and Red Ranger is not playing around, just beating the fuck out of Daredevil out here. Part of Daredevil's anatomy, maybe it was his elbow, just caught the steel steps. I heard it. I didn't quite see exactly where he hit. Oh, off the steps again. Nice counter there from Daredevil, just fighting to stay alive. Red Ranger, though, up until then, not letting Daredevil get any shots in. Oh, man. Red Ranger gut first into the steel steps. Daredevil just with a backflip for no reason. Red Ranger with the cover now after laying down a beating on the outside, and that does it. That was a slaughter. Daredevil barely got out of the gates in that match. And big win for the Red Ranger, starting off his singles career the right way. I mean, he's had singles matches before and been successful, but now, without the distraction of the MAGA powers, that roundhouse kick knocking out Daredevil. The blue, black, and white Rangers hope that they can be as successful next week in their number one contenders matches they've got coming up. Big celebration here for the Red Ranger, coming out on his own and taking care of business. Alright, we've got women's action coming up next. Jessica Jones taking on Beyoncé. Jessica Jones had to witness her, can't think of the word, but her associates, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, get put through tables on Sunday night, losing their shot at the tag team titles. Jones has been trying to earn herself a shot at the women's title ever since embarking on her wrestling career after managing Cage and Iron Fist for the first few months of the MWA's existence. Tonight, going one-on-one with Beyoncé. Jones is able to pick up a big victory over She-Hulk a couple weeks ago, looking to continue the winning ways tonight. And here's the Queen Bee. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, another final tonight. Oh wait, is that the one that you mentioned last week? Yeah. Alright, well, good luck with that. I'm sure you'll ace it. Oh, man. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be recording after the stream in order to contribute to Paul's Christmas celebration on Saturday. Not quite sure what games he's giving out on Saturday, but you might want to check it out if you're interested in trying to earn some free stuff. Oh no, Jessica Jones, her music didn't get changed. I wonder if she's gonna put anybody through a table. At least I'm more alert than I was on Sunday after getting 3 hours of sleep and donating plasma. Which I gotta do again tomorrow. On paper, you'd think this would be a mismatch with Jessica Jones, her immense strength and her powers. But Beyoncé, not sure why Stank McKenzie was even trying to make the count as they were in the ropes, but Beyoncé has pulled off some pretty crazy upsets in her day. And on the other hand, Jessica Jones has lost to opponents you would think she would easily beat. So don't count Beyoncé out. Did I miss? Huh. Thought maybe I missed a subscription notification, or a follow notification, sorry. TN2M shows followed before we went live. That would be the Talk Nerdy to Me podcast network and the Friends with Benefits podcast, which Chris Coron One of my co-hosts from Thursday night MWF Mattitude is on. He's actually doing live podcasts on Twitch now on Tuesday nights. Hoping I can catch that on demand. Got a lot of stuff to watch. Gonna have to see what's up with the on-demand broadcast as Beyoncé makes the cover on Jessica Jones and only a 1 count. Jones cannot afford another loss to an opponent like Beyoncé. Again, not shortchanging Beyoncé, but Jessica Jones is one of the favorites to reign atop the women's division, and so far she's just had kind of a middling record. She's lost to opponents she should have beaten, such as Demi Lovato. Even though Beyonce's talented, she's not exactly a regular competitor here, so Jones losing to her would be another huge setback. Oh, nice counter. Jones is going for that spear in the corner, but Beyoncé caught her and hit a DDT. That's unique. Oh, shots right to the face. Nasty. Hard shots. Beyoncé recovering and fighting right back. Knees to the back. Is Beyoncé looking to toss Jones to the outside? Got her up against the ropes. Oh no. Oh, throat first across that bottom rope. Jessica Jones is in serious trouble. Hey, Paul, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming in tonight. Like I mentioned a couple times earlier, you guys, EastX Twitch going to be streaming the Saturday Game School Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Got the Christmas party stream. And Paul, feel free to let everybody know what the giveaways are. I wasn't sure what you were giving away, but I knew it was probably going to be something cool. Oh, wow. Jessica Jones launched Beyoncé off the top with a kind of a hip toss. Is that going to finish her off? Only 2. Jones is pissed. Looking to end things now. Beyonce's just gotten her angry. Oh, taking her out with that spear. This is it. Jessica Jones has just... Beyoncé powering out at only barely 2? Are you kidding me? All right. Jackbox Party. I didn't know they were up to Jackbox Party Pack 7. I thought there were only 6, but I don't really keep up with them. I know the times that I've played with you and Aves Mingo have been a lot of fun. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Am I ineligible for the... Oh, Beyoncé with the cover. I'm guessing I'm ineligible for the giveaway as the co-host for the night. I want to win Jackbox. Oh, the frog splash from Beyoncé. And she's not done. She's looking for the neck breaker, I think. I'm not ineligible, which means I'm eligible. That's awesome. No. Oh, well. So what are you giving it Oh wait, it appears it already showed up, but it's not on the screen. I gotta look at my phone. Riptide GP Renegade, Beach Buggy Racing, and more games that Matt has never heard of. Damn. Yeah, usually you got like, what, 3 to 5, so it's like quadruple the number of prizes. And of course, everybody gets the gift of me being there. Pitfall Harry is getting his Christmas wish. Oh, whoa! Beyoncé launching herself in a sphere of her own. Fired up now, going for the cover. Did she waste too much time? And I think she might have. That extra second she could have used to get the 3 count. Spent that time dancing, but not letting up. Beyonce's been looking dominant these last several minutes. And now going for the neck breaker to finish her off. Beyoncé was able to kick out of Jessica Jones' spears. Jones going to be able to kick out of this neck breaker. Oh, just barely. 2 7/8. Jessica Jones just surviving that straightjacket neck breaker from Beyoncé. Beyoncé just refusing to let up. Oh no. That time she wasn't given a choice. Just hard shot to the jaw, sent her collapse into the outside. These two ladies going at it at ringside again. And this might be to the detriment of Beyoncé. Jones can use this environment. The barricade, the stairs, the ring post, the apron. And I'm not really sure how to call that. It looked maybe like a bulldog attempt, but there was no contact. Beyonce's going to have to step things up. Oh, is she sending her powerbomb on the outside? And now Stacey McKenzie just followed. Oh, Beyonce's tapping, but it doesn't count. She's outside the ring. Jones could have had the match won there, but it's not falls count anywhere. Got to get her back inside and go for that cover or the submission. Beyonce's ready to quit. If Jones can just get her locked in a submission hold back inside the ring. Come on. No, Beyoncé looking again. Trying to hit that neck breaker for a second time. There's no way Jones can kick out of this again. Oh, this time the backstabber. Now the bank statement. Is Jones going to tap? Oh my God. Beyoncé turning things around, getting the win by submission over Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones has got to be furious over what anybody would call a huge upset. Jones looked to be in complete control of that match on the outside, but as soon as they got back in the ring, Beyoncé was able to catch her nap and hit that backstabber and lock in the bank statement. Huge, huge victory for Beyoncé, man. Beyoncé kicking out of that huge hip toss off the second rope. A spear. We're going to see a replay of that spear. There it is. Powering out at just barely a 2 count on that one. Probably the biggest victory of Beyoncé's MWA career, I gotta say. Somebody holding up a sign that says nerds. And by God, there's the money shot. Why did I say that? Fun fact. Esex Twitch is planning to wear this exact same outfit on Saturday night. He's going to have the full body cam going for once. He's going to be wearing this exact same outfit except with a Mario or Bomberman hat. That's the only difference. And he's going to work it. By God, he's going to work it. All right, we're coming up on our semi-main event of the evening. Only 2 matches left for you tonight. Earlier this evening, We saw Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg earn their way into that tag team championship #1 contenders match next week. The winner of this match is going to join them, as well as the Blue and Black Power Rangers. We've got Goku and his training partner Chuck Norris taking on Captain America and Spider-Man momentarily. I didn't ask you to wear that, Paul. I simply stated the fact that you're going to be wearing that for your stream. I'm trying to get you some free advertising. Captain America and Spider-Man only have one loss on their record to Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Probably, I would say if we were ranking our tag teams, they would be the number 2 contenders after Cage and Iron Fist, who just lost their title shot. So they're my favorites to win this and then go on next week, become #1 contenders. But we're about to find out. Are they going to defeat Goku and Chuck Norris? Very formidable foes they're going up against here. Of course, Goku, our first ever MWA World Champion, several months ago, he brought in his training partner, Chuck Norris, as the mystery opponent for the man who would challenge Goku at that month's pay-per-view back in October, the Black Panther. Chuck Norris lost that debut match, hasn't exactly come out on the winning end of many of his matches. Goku and Chuck have lost a couple opportunities at the in the tag team division against Superhuman and Joe Exotic of all teams. But they're looking to turn things around here tonight. All 4 of these teams with these opportunities this evening are teams that have never had a shot at the tag team titles before. And if Goku and Chuck can win this matchup here, they'll go on next Tuesday night for a shot at earning an opportunity. JPython345, thank you for the follow, man. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Of course, I always appreciate you being here. Anybody who takes time to tune in to these crazy ass shows, and they're doing the fusion dance. Here come the Avengers. Captain America and Spider-Man. Hey, that's good to hear. I'm doing great too, man. Oh. This is first episode of Matt Wars since our pay-per-view on Sunday. We ended a whole bunch of feuds there. Power Rangers and MAGA Powers. Luke Cage and Iron Fist, their tag team title feud with Thor and Loki, our current champs. That's who these teams are fighting to earn a shot at. And I failed to mention earlier, but after Oprah defeated Kim Kardashian in our Hell in a Cell main event to win the women's championship, after the show she did an interview backstage where she dedicated her title win to Nick Pettigo's mom. Said Nick Pettigo's mom is the biggest Oprah maniac that she knows. So that win is for her. Nick Pettigo, of course, my former co-host on this show, and the guy who provides all the music we play during the desk segments. Paul, you shouldn't joke about things like that. Come on now. Especially with your occupation. If I said that same thing, you would immediately ban me from your channel. Plus, I'd rather not go around schools. Kids can be really fucking annoying. Chuck Norris and Captain America slapping each other around right now. I'm always impressed by Chuck Norris rocking the double denim in the ring. You gotta think that that inhibits some mobility quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's my point though. You work at you're a teacher and you're making jokes like that about a school. Honestly, I don't see why. I don't see why you think you have to worry about anything on your stream. It's not like anybody at a low-income Texas school is going to figure out how to access your stream anyway. Spider-Man and Goku going at it, the two fresh men. Oh wow, that's horrifying. Donkey punch from Goku. Maybe they found out about it on Twitter. Oh, that's true. And mine does too. Everything I stream on here I put on YouTube. Goku with the cover on Spider-Man now. Or just do it live on both, but the Twitch affiliate agreement does not allow that. So are you going to be dressing up for your Christmas stream? Should we all dress up for that? Oh. Well, I guess probably not going to be on camera except for the pre-recorded video. I don't even have any Christmas stuff to wear. Why am I asking? Well, I might be able to get one in time for Saturday, but I don't have one to do the pre-tape thing. Captain America's laying into Goku now, just hammering away at the forehead. It's really easy to do the webcam. I mean, the only problem is Discord constantly screws up. Like when you're doing the voice chat and people, their voice cuts out and they have to back out and rejoin the call. That happens on the video too. Oh, another double super kick from Captain America and Spider-Man, but allowing Goku to tag out, man. I can wear red. I can guarantee that much. But I'm not sure about the Santa hat. I'm not quite sure how that would work with the headset either. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck just happened to Chuck Norris? What did he do? That's the most confusing animation I've ever seen in this game. And I've seen a lot of weird shit. Oh! Whatever it was, Chuck's managed to recover from it and just drop Spider-Man with a spinning back fist. Going for the cover. Is Captain America going to get in there to break it up? Doesn't even need to. Spider-Man kicking out at 1. Spider-Man came ready to fight. And a nice counter. Rolls up Norris. Save McKenzie, what are you doing? Hesitating on making the count. Counter by Chuck Norris and a 2 count. Captain America bringing that up, and now all 4 men in the ring. Well, so much for that. Steve McKenzie is counting Goku out. Almost got a disqualification there. Goku couldn't make his way out of the ring, it seemed. Oh, a nice Michinoku driver from Goku to Captain America. Got Cap stacked on top of his tag team partner, Spider-Man. So Chuck Norris and Spider-Man, I believe, are the legal men. And Steve McKenzie counting Goku again. Goku's got to get out of the ring. Oh, Superman punch. Goku again risking disqualification. Captain America taking out Chuck Norris with the European uppercut. Oh, and now Stag McKenzie, the referee, is down. And the shot from the... As soon as he gets up from being knocked down by Goku, Captain America just runs him over. This guy doesn't have health insurance. What's he gonna do? Oh. Chuck Norris with the kicks, trying to drag Captain America over to the corner of Norris and Goku. No cover, though. Gotta question that logic. Oh, looking for the submission stake. McKenzie's right in there. Captain America can do this all day. He's not going to tap out. Come on now. Saluting the crowd, but he allows Chuck Norris to make the tag out to Goku. You would think that at this point, Captain America would have learned his lesson about not allowing weakened opponents to make the tag, but... And what are you going to do? Doesn't seem to have hurt him in the short term. Captain America just laying it in on our first ever world champion, not tagging out to Spider-Man. Spider-Man was in that world championship tournament too. Spider-Man's in our first ever MWA match. World championship tournament quarterfinal. Lost to the Black Panther. Spider-Man couldn't decide which turnbuckle he wanted to ascend. Is he going for that 054? He's turning around and... Oh, just wasted way too much time. That would have finished it off, but he dove right into the knees of Goku. Knees to the ribs. Spider-Man and Norris both trying to climb back to their feet. Spider-Man is in trouble right now. Down and out. In the center of the ring, Goku. Oh, Goku with that giant swing. Using the incredible Super Saiyan strength. Just swinging Spider-Man around. Oh. Captain America not even bothered to try to break it up as Goku pointing to the crowd. They're fired up, chanting, "This is awesome." This has just been non-stop action from these two teams. Goku ducking underneath the clothesline, and Spider-Man hit a diving clothesline of his own and a kip up. Goku might be looking to finish Spider-Man off. Up on the shoulders and... Oh, Spider-Man able to counter, land on his feet. Goku catches him, and a code breaker sends Spider-Man flying. Go right back. Oh, no. Just playing to the crowd instead of staying on the offense. That has not worked out from the majority of the occasions that I've seen. Better to finish the opponent off than to dilly-dally. I don't know what Chuck Norris is doing out there. Goku's been in the ring for quite a while now. His endurance is second to none, but even he gets tired after a certain period of time. Going again for that high impact maneuver. This time he hits that big, I forget the name of the kick, the one that Cedric Alexander does. Or no, TJ Perkins. What am I thinking? That's why I forgot, because fuck TJ Perkins. It's boring as hell. Oh, roundhouse kick to the back of the head of Spider-Man. These two teams fighting for that last spot in the triple threat tag team #1 contenders match next week. Oh, and a shot to the lower abdomen right near the pelvic region of Spider-Man. Chuck Norris is fired up, shaking those fists, laying in stomps, going for that roundhouse kick, but Spider-Man saw it coming. Spider-Man ducks, whips Norris into the corner. Oh no. Spider-Man and Captain America now tagging in and out with that series of stomps. Goku can only stand by and watch. And now the Irish whip. Drop kick right to the chest of Norris. Go for a cover. Don't let him tag out. There you go, Cap. Chuck Norris appeared to have kicked out slightly before Goku got there. Either way, not a 3 count. Not yet. Norris really needs to look to make the tag to Goku. Even though Goku was in there for quite a while himself, Norris has taken an immense amount of punishment. Oh, or maybe not. Kick to the shield. Now Norris whipping Captain America over to the opposing corner. Still not looking to make the tag. Just wrenching at the head and neck of Captain America. Maybe trying to rip that beard off. And there's the tag to Goku. Captain America and Goku fighting for a spot in the tag team #1 contenders match. I'm sorry, not tournament. Oh, Goku with a crane pose. They're headed to the outside. You don't see these guys fight on the outside very often. I mean, it's a pretty commonplace occurrence in the MWA in general, but these two prefer to do their competition in the ring. Oh, Cap's bloody. Busted right open right here on our announce table. Now Goku senses that the end might be near, ramming Cap's head into the steel steps. Goku looking to inflict as much damage as he can. Tossing Cap back in the ring. Goku, is he going to go for that Kamehameha? Kamehameha wave has finished so many opponents in the past. But no, Captain America, after tripping Goku, thought maybe he was going to set up for a Superman punch. Oh, chucking Goku halfway across the ring, nearly knocking over Stank McKenzie, the referee. Just waiting for one of these guys to hit a high impact maneuver. Goku with a Michinoku driver, that could do it. Not going for the cover, just clutching at the head. Maybe there's an injury there. Not quite sure if Goku knows where he's at. Got Captain America beaten and bloody. What are you waiting for? Oh, Cap tossing him to the outside again. Maybe what I said. Man, you take back what I said about these two not liking to fight on the outside. Cap has that shield to protect his back, but still absorbing a ton of damage. There's barely any padding out here on the floor. Going for another. Oh no, I thought another Michinoku driver, but just dropping Captain America face first across the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, as you all know. Captain America blocks the kick and nails one of his own. Goku blocking the suplex attempt. Shots to the face, spinning back fist in that spinning heel kick. Dropping Captain America to the ground. Fighting their way up the ramp. These fans are still looking at the ring, watching their tag team partners do nothing. Oh, and now Goku's bleeding. That shot to the face from Captain America, followed by another one. Goku's cut open. Captain America looking for the submission, but he can't get that on the outside. Can't end the match there. These two are putting on a clinic right on the floor. Oh, Goku, I thought he was setting up for that Kamehameha wave, but Captain America hit that roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Blood pouring down the forehead of Captain America. Oh, one kid in the front row just realized Captain America's right next to him. He just shit his pants. Captain America with multiple sling blades, dropping Goku on the back of his head there on that steel grating. As they go further and further up the ramp. Oh no. Captain America lucky to counter that. And a third sling blade. Cap needs to get Goku back in the ring and finish. Oh, God. Finish this off. There might not be much left of either man. Whoever goes on to compete next week. These two just keep going further and further away from the ring. Don't know why their partners, the referee's not doing something about this. I get that there's no countouts, but come on. Somebody Irish whipped somebody already. Oh, back of Captain America's head right across that ramp. Here's an Irish whip. Or not. Goku just fell. I think both these guys might be close to legally dead. Oh, nope. Not ready to go back in quite yet. Guy in the corner up there kind of looks like a bootleg version of Luke Cage. Former two-time tag team champion. What are these assholes doing? I don't think they're ever going to get back in the ring. Like, the show's running a little short. We need to stretch it out a bit. Old guy's just hemorrhaging blood. Oh. Captain America with a Superman punch. And finally, mercifully tossing Goku back into the ring. This has to be it. But no, he doesn't go for the cover. What an idiot. Goku, is he going to go for that Kamehameha? Oh no. Nick Pettigo's favorite move, the unicorn stomp. Captain America and Spider-Man used this against Chuck Norris a little earlier on in the contest. Now Goku and Chuck using it, but giving it right back to him. Goku with a little shimmy and Norris with the cover. This has got to wrap it up. Only two after all that punishment on the outside. Are you kidding me? Spider-Man and Cap simultaneous counters. Captain America is beaten and bloody, whereas Chuck Norris is pretty fresh. Relatively speaking, anyway. It's been a long match. All four of these guys have endured a lot of physical hardship. The Cap and Goku have gotten the worst of it. And they've done it to each other. Oh, going for that triangle choke on Norris? Is Norris going to tap out to Captain America? Oh no, fighting his way out. Shots to the side of the head. Chuck Norris just about got his arm, his shoulder ripped out of the socket. Captain America is, barely able to survive. He has to tag out to Spider-Man for them to have any hope of pulling this thing off. Just wrenching at the arm and the shoulder, that key lock of sorts applied to Captain America, a bloody Captain America. Is Norris looking for that? Thought maybe he was going for the roundhouse kick, but no, just the straight boot to the face. Looking to make Captain America submit. Is Cap going to be able to hold on? St. Mackenzie's right there asking, does Captain America want to submit? But no. No, he refuses to quit. Never give up. C Nation, the C being for Captain America. You know what I mean. What a war this has been. Both the tag team matches tonight have just been epic encounters. All these teams trying to earn themselves a shot at the gold. Mistakes like these, you cannot afford to give it anything less than your best, but Captain America just got dropped again with that spinning back fist. Norris is not even following it up with a pinfall. You gotta believe that he is going to look for that roundhouse kick and try to land that knockout blow on Captain America. But Captain America with a knockout shot of his own, perhaps. The European uppercut. Oh, and Goku at the very last possible moment just breaking it up. What is it going to take to put one of these teams away? Is Cap looking for that? No, tossing him off to the side. Tossing him off. I shouldn't have said it that way, should I, European people? If there are any of you watching, I apologize. Or you're welcome, depending on your point of view. Going back to the submissions, this time Captain America with the arm bar. I don't think either of these guys in particular are going to submit. We've seen them get put in all sorts of devastating holds, and neither one has been able to finish the other. Captain America, despite all the beatings, all the blood loss, so still able to pull off that kip up, but is he going to be able to survive a roundhouse kick from Chuck Norris? Oh, God. Stank McKenzie says 3, it's over. Goku and Chuck Norris, huge, huge victory over Captain America and Spider-Man. It took a while to get there, but they finally got it. Chuck got to roundhouse kick both guys in the face. So that means that Goku and Chuck Norris are moving on to that triple threat #1 contenders matchup next week. Goku and Chuck Norris against the Blue and Black Power Rangers against Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. The winner set to challenge Thor and Loki at our January pay-per-view. We do not have a name for the January pay-per-view yet, but that is going to be coming up on January 10th, Sunday, January 10th. We try to do all the MWA pay-per-views on the second Sunday of each month. Chuck and Goku hugging it out. Goku bloodied and beaten, but Chuck Norris able to pull out the victory with that roundhouse kick to the face of Captain America. Of course, it's one fall to a finish next week, so these two do not necessarily have to be involved in the decision, but whoever wins that is going to go on and get a title shot. They can't afford to blow this opportunity, not after all the work it took to get there. And with that, we are set to head over to our main event. I don't think this one's going to last quite as long as the last match. This is just a big old hoss fight. These two are going to come out swinging. I wouldn't be surprised to see them quickly. Chewbacca is famous for knocking people out with that knockout punch, whereas Thanos has the Infinity Slam, dropping people face first from his shoulder down to the mat. Chewbacca's really become a star in singles competition after breaking out on his own. Perfect timing with the music. A win tonight in our main event over a competitor like Thanos would perhaps be the biggest victory of Chewbacca's singles career. If you need to get a drink or a snack before the match starts, Thanos' entrance is the time to do it, because this shit takes a while. Much like The Undertaker, he takes his time getting to the ring. I'm just going to take this opportunity to answer these texts. Sorry, there's a situation that came up right before the stream went on the air. So I'm just trying to address that when I can. Alright, Thanos is in the ring and ready to square off with Chewbacca. Chewbacca coming out on his own tonight. C-3PO is tag team partner, normally accompanying him, but Chewbacca wants to get it done on his own. Chewbacca doesn't look like he's incredibly threatened by Thanos, to be perfectly honest. Got this kind of happy-go-lucky expression on his face. Yeah, at least he won't be nervous. Chewbacca and Thanos here in the main event of MWA Mat Wars for Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. Hard to believe we're only 10 days away from Christmas, guys. Started up this channel back on April 3rd with the Coronavirus Cup in Fire Pro Wrestling. And then started doing weekly shows after that. Now up to 2 weeks. We're doing 3 a week for a while. But now it's just 2 for the time being. 3 on occasion when we have a pay-per-view. But it's been 8 crazy months. Appreciate all you coming along for the ride. Hopefully you're having a good time. Of course, as Chewbacca gets sent to the outside of the ring, I'm going to be back on Thursday night alongside Chris Coran and Red Jed. We're going to be presenting MWF Matitude. Got a 6-pack challenge coming up on that night, featuring the likes of Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. Or I'm sorry, not Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Fred Durst, and others. Should probably bring up the card just so I don't fuck that up again. Got the international champion Superman in action against The Undertaker. Got Joe Exotic and a real live fucking tiger against Darth Vader and his new Sith apprentice, Count Cuckoo, formerly known as Bill Cosby. That 6-way match has got Jason Voorhees, Shredder, Fred Durst, Megazord, Batman, and Steve Urkel. Got the Kool-Aid Man taking on Schlack, the hardcore icon. Chris Benoit versus Cheech Marin. John Moxley against Chris Benoit. Carol Baskin versus Lita Colossus of the X-Men against Hulk Hogan. All coming up on Thursday night. Myself, Chris Coran, Red Jed, 3-man commentary booth for your auditory pleasure and viewing pleasure if you like looking at our webcams and our stupid ass faces. Then of course this coming Saturday night on EastX Twitch's channel, his Christmas stream where he's giving away a bunch of crazy games. And I was going to have multiple co-hosts for that one. Oh yeah, he's excited. Not sure if you were here earlier when I mentioned this, Paul, but I'm probably going to end up doing the MWF Matitude streams next week and the week after that on Wednesday instead of Thursday because of the fact I'm definitely not doing them on Thursdays because it's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But Wednesday is the most likely destination. I will confirm for sure on Thursday's stream and let everybody know. But 90% likelihood it'll be Wednesday nights at same time as usual, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Chewbacca's laying it in on Thanos on the outside of the ring. Of course, both these guys have got to be targeting the new world champion Skeletor. Skeletor dethroning the Black Panther on Sunday night. Next week, we're going to see Black Panther against the White Ranger Joe Biden in a #1 contenders match to determine the next challenger for Skeletor, but Thanos and Chewbacca are right up there in the rankings. A win in the main event of Mat Wars would go a long way in moving them up that ladder. Oh wow, unique maneuver by Thanos. It was kind of like a sideways variation of the gory special. And now they're fighting out the crowd. Or at least Chewbacca's been sent out the crowd. Thanos has no interest in following him out, apparently. Then Chewbacca roll his way back into the ring. Got to be in the ring to end the matchup, and Thanos knows that. Chewbacca was getting the better Thanos outside the ring, but now Thanos has gotten him inside. Oh, the Infinity Slam, dropping Chewbacca face first. If Thanos can get a cover here, that may very well put Chewbacca away. Sake McKenzie right in position to make the count. Thanos at the cover of the center of the ring with Chewbacca powering out at 2. It is incredibly rare that anyone kicks out after that move. I'm pretty sure the list is like Steve Urkel, Chewbacca. That's it. That's the list. Of all people. Oh, man, a heavy shot to the chest from Chewbacca. Those chops to the chest knocked the wind out of you. I can speak from experience, and that was just from a human doing it. Imagine a Wookiee just chopping your chest, fucking cave in your sternum. Ooh. Thanos with a unique face palm into a choke slam, again going for the cover on Chewbacca. Only a 2 count once again. Chewbacca struggling to survive. Thanos nailing all these high impact maneuvers. Oh, and he's signaling perhaps for another choke slam. But telegraphed it, and now Chewbacca able to counter into the clothesline. Is he setting up for that big shot to the jaw? Bam! That knockout blow. If anybody can survive it, Thanos is the guy, but will he be able to kick out? Oh, 2 and a 7/8 again. So many close near falls here in this matchup. Both men have fired their best shot, and their opponents managed to survive it. Thanos has hit the Infinity Slam. Chewbacca with the knockout punch. Neither able to get a 3 count quite yet. Thanos slowing things down now a little bit, trying to wear Chewbacca down with that rear chin lock. Just trying to bring him down, negate that slight height advantage that Chewbacca has. If Chewbacca is down and unable to get to his feet, can't really land that knockout blow. Certainly can't go for a cover. Chewbacca not really well known for submission, so I don't think Thanos is in a whole lot of danger in that respect. Although if Chewie wanted, I'm sure he could just rip off a dude's arm. Oh, Superman punch out of nowhere. Thanos with the cover. 2 only once again. Thanos busting out all kinds of moves that we've never seen him use before. That sideways gory special on the outside. The Superman punch. We had several competitors in the MWA utilize that against Thanos, but I've never seen him use it himself. And then that facepalm chokeslam as well. Now sending Chewie to the outside, stepping out over the top rope, just clearing it completely. They're fighting right in front of this announce table. Seen guys get their heads slammed at this announce table so many times. Thankfully, it's never been broken. We've only got one. We can't afford multiple announce tables on this budget. Chewbacca wisely getting Thanos right back into the ring. They know that we're approaching the 10 o'clock hour and they gotta end the show. Thanos with the... That's Oprah's move. And that does it. Oprah calls that maneuver Titty City because she sits on some titties. But Thanos, again, utilizing all sorts of maneuvers that I've never seen him use before. That one right there, the Infinity Slam, is his go-to. But after that didn't work, he just went all out, pulled out all the stops. And just sitting on the chest of Chewbacca to finally end it. Both men survived an onslaught of offense from the other. That was one hard-hitting main event right there, man. And Thanos has recovered quite nicely from his loss 3 weeks ago to Joe Exotic. Went and dominated Joe in the rematch and then puts away Chewbacca in this hard-hitting hoss fight tonight. You know, Thanos is going to... Oh, and there's that... What usually is a knockout blow. They only got a 2 count this time. Thanos is going to have his eye on that #1 contenders main event next week. As the White Ranger, Joe Biden, and the Black Panther, our former world champion, go head-to-head to try to determine the next challenger for Skeletor's title. You know, Thanos has got to believe that this victory puts him right up there to be next in line behind those guys. Well, in his mind, probably not behind those guys, but just from my perspective, I'd say behind. And there you see the way this match ended as Chewbacca unable to lift the massive, sumptuous ass of Thanos off his chest. Thanos with the Cleveland Steamer cosplay. No, not cosplay. I regret nothing. Thanos celebrating his huge win with the skull of his enemies and a big fucking stick. Huge win for Thanos in the main event. So next week, like I said, we've got the White Ranger Joe Biden and the former champion of the Black Panther going one-on-one to determine a new #1 contender for the World Championship. And we've got a 3-way tag team contest to determine who's going to challenge Thor and Loki for those tag team titles next as well. Got the Black and Blue Power Rangers. Got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And then we've got the winners of our last match, Goku and Chuck Norris. As the soothing tones of Nick Pedigo play us out for the evening, I guess that about wraps things up for Mat Wars. I gotta figure out what kind of special pre-tape recording gimmick I'm gonna do for Paul's stream. But, and I got some Fire Pro stuff to transfer over. Oh, thank you guys, appreciate that. And thank you again to MBG for subscribing earlier. That was pretty fucking awesome of you. So yeah. Those matches and more to be announced later are going to be happening next Tuesday night on Mat Wars. I'm going to be back here on Thursday night with Chris Cohen and Red Jet for MWF Magnitude and Fire Pro Wrestling. And then, like Paul just said in the chat, it's going down Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. It's just... There you go. Yeah, it's just EastX instead of EastX Twitch. Yeah, you can see the direct link to Paul's channel in the chat now. But hopefully you guys, I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Maybe if you're free on Saturday, consider tuning in for the Christmas stream on Paul's channel. And then of course, I'll be back here next Tuesday night for MWA Mat Wars. Thanks again for joining me tonight. Hope you all have a great remainder of your Tuesday evening, and I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.